back to my channel. It's me, Danae, or criissydee. Today's video is going to be on the do's and don'ts when it comes to doing your eyebrows. No blocky eyebrows in 2020 or 2021. Need is a spoolie, or you can use an old mascara wand. Concealer, I use LA Pro Concealer in Fawn. A brush to blend out the concealer, and a brown pencil. Not black, brown, and some highlights. Starting with the do side, never start your brows right at the beginning. Always go like a little bit away from the beginning of your brows and start drawing. What I would do is brush the hairs up with a spoolie so you can see the bottom part of the brows a little better and start drawing. Now we move on to the top of the brows and brush the hairs down this time, and then you start drawing with your pencil. Right here, I'm just brushing the hairs back into place so I can see what needs to be filled in the middle, or any spaces that need some more pencils. And for the don't start it right at the beginning. Even if we're drawing on some fake brows, we still don't want it to look too blocky and fake looking. So that's why we start a bit away, so we don't have this blocky looking thing. Instead, we have like our natural hair showing up. And this is a part where we usually mess up when we start learning to do our brows, is we draw a line right at the beginning and give this weird, I don't know. We're back on the do side, and this time we're going in with some concealer, and I don't use any fancy brushes or anything. I just use this, and I recommend starting at the tail and gradually going up to the beginning of the brows and applying less product as you go closer. Always apply a little more product to the tail area, so that way it's always sharp looking. And now we're going to take the brush, and we want to start off by tapping or patting the concealer in, and not sweeping or swiping it right away, because sometimes we tend to remove most of the product by sweeping it like that. So tapping in, you pat most of the product in, and then you can lightly swipe a little bit after. Now on the don't side, don't start off applying product at the front, because then you have too much starting off with. I mean, you can always wipe away, but it's better to start back at the tailbone area. Also, try not to apply too much product or being heavy-handed, because little goes a long way. You don't need too much. Sometimes they can crease or crack or look cakey sometimes. It's better. Less is more. Another thing that we were all guilty of doing is lining the top of our brows with the same concealer shade that we use at the bottom. I would recommend using your foundation shade for the top part of your brows. Even if you're not doing a full face of makeup, you can use that. If you don't want to, usually I don't even wear concealer at the top, and you'll see that on the do side. I know this is a don't side, but I can't help it. It's in me to just try and still fix the craziness. Even though I'm supposed to be showing what not to do, I'm still trying to fix it. I don't know why. Now to the do side, and we are going to apply a little bit of highlighter just for extra little pizzazz, a little shimmer. And keep most of the product in like the tailbone area, and you can use a brush to blend out like the harsh looking line, or use a finger. It is what it is. On the don't side is where we pick up too much highlighter. We don't even knock off the brush, and we just start patting shit in and looking great. Yes. No.
Or the brows. Don't get me wrong, some people do it like that and it's fine for them, I guess, but it's extra, it's overdone, and it's unnecessary. Like, you don't need to be walking around looking like a drag queen. You know, the makeup is there to enhance what's already naturally beautiful and already there, so you don't need to overdo everything. Like, you know, it just needs to be nice and subtle, you know, not extra. Now, if you want that extra, they're never perfect. I don't know if these look perfect. I don't think so. One probably looks good, one probably doesn't. They'll never be the same. They'll never look the same. That will never happen. Another tip, like when you fill in your brows, turn your head like different directions and angles to see if you're missing any spots or anything. So it's going to look good, you know? Yeah? Good up.
Look good. Oh. For the top of the brows, if you notice, for the do side, I didn't do any concealer at the top. If I'm not wearing any foundation, I don't do that. It looks nice, right? If you are going to, I suggest using your foundation shade for the top part and not concealer, you know, and blend it out a little bit, not too much. If you are going to wear foundation, then all you need to do is just line the top and blend it out and apply your foundation or whatever. Yeah. You know, remember, nice and subtle, not extra and ghetto. I mean, if you want to be ghetto fabulous, then cool. I mean, look at me talking about ghetto, my hoops and my colored hair and my long nails. Whatever. I'm not ghetto, I'm cute. Period. Poeta.